Hello everyone, I am Lewis, you are watching Lost in Travel, and I am back here in Amsterdam to experience what it's like during the Christmas period.
Happy New Year everyone! Previously on Lost in Travel, I wrapped up my 2023 adventures with an enchanting autumn exploration at the Hermitage in Scotland. Before diving into everything 2024 had to offer, let's jump straight to the holidays and my first European Christmas market city break. We'll start in Amsterdam, explore the festive charm of Antwerp, experience a frosty Brussels, and even take a magical day trip to Lille in France. With the scent of cinnamon in the air and Christmas joy in our hearts, let's celebrate the holidays the European way.
So guys, I've been back in Amsterdam for almost a day and it feels so nice to be back in the city. This is the first time I've done a proper sightseeing trip since going interrailing Europe and returning here, and I'm just flooded with a lot of nostalgia. Obviously Amsterdam on that trip was the place I met my parents, the place I got reunited with them and then continued the trip, so I didn't see them for quite a while, so it was nice to be back reunited with them. So I didn't really do much sightseeing. I put that to the back seat, and while I was here I kind of just caught up with them, so it's properly good to be doing a trip here and getting to see it in all of its glory, and that's what I'm planning to do today. The only difference is it's so much colder here in December than it was back in May. So we're just on a lovely stroll down by the canals, which is always my favourite part of this city. The canals are the most picturesque spots here in Amsterdam and the reason why you should come and see the city yourself. Obviously during Christmas time we are going to go visit some Christmas markets here in this video, and I cannot wait. This is my first time being overseas during Christmas time and I really just want to take in all of the festivities that this season will bring. So far all we've done is we went to the Van Gogh Museum and it was great. You know, Vincent van Gogh is one of the most notable painters here from the Netherlands, and it was nice just to learn a little bit about his life. We're going to wander around and see what we can see.
Lavender fields where the sun drips gold. I'll be waiting in the evermore, quiet and still as an open rose, far away from where we were before.
So guys, this exact spot has brought back so many memories. This is where I woke my parents up bright and early and took them out here for a lovely sunrise drone fly. And I've now just done a winter drone fly here just before the sun is going to come down nice and early at about 4 PM. So, it's all coming back to me, and I tried to recreate my shot with my new and improved drone. So we'll see how that turns out. I just love taking photos of this city. I don't think you can go anywhere in Amsterdam without it being so Instagrammable. I'm going to show you all of that process as this video goes on. Although these hands, they're so cold.
I'll stay right here with you until the stars fall from the sky. I'll stay right here with you until the oceans open wide till the end of time.
Morning all, 20 minutes outside of Amsterdam, you end up here in the vibrant, colourful, quirky little town of Zaandam. And it is quite notable for this building right behind me, which completely screams the Netherlands. Let's go have a little explore. I think if we came here when it was a bit warmer, we might actually take a walk down this street and go and see the windmills that are also here in Zaandam. That is what is pretty spectacular about this area, is that you get to see traditional Netherlands, but you also get to see modern day Netherlands with the random pieces of architecture that you would never get anywhere else. But it is so cold, so we're kind of just going to stay around this area, just take it all in. This is very unique, so it's still worthwhile coming out. Only 20 minutes on a train, so you cannot go wrong with that. One of my tips if you do come and visit the Netherlands in December time is to definitely just make use of all of the shops nearby. We've just been going in and out because it is so cold here. Trying to film, I've taken my gloves off because I can't really work my cameras with my gloves on, but my fingers are getting so numb, so sometimes just going into a shop, not even to get anything, just something, just have a little wander and just to escape the coldness, and then come back out and start filming and doing all this again. favourite things about Zaandam is how it is built on layers, which I think is really cool. Levels are a really intricate part to photography, so to have lots of different levels to get all your shots of the scenery here is pretty epic. So this really notable building here is actually a hotel, and imagine staying in this. It reminds me a lot of like the cube houses that I saw back in Rotterdam. Like it's just that quirky, really Netherlands aesthetic, and maybe that is all the worthwhile to why you would book to stay in a place like this. It looks like you're staying in Lego. You can say this about every destination, but it is crazy how what we think is super cool is just natural to the Dutch people living here. Like, I'm all amazed with just the people cleaning the windows there, all of the green and pastel colours. It feels like something out of a video game. It feels like it's generated just lots of mini pixels to make all of this, but no, we're in the real world. But I'm finding it really cool, and this is just the norm for people to live here. And you can see that about every single place. People come to Scotland and they're amazed. I mean, this is just everyday life, but yeah, pretty cool architecture here. I've never seen anything like it.
I love you every day in the sun and pouring rain. If I'm with you, I'm okay. You're the color in the gray.
I knew that the Netherlands was crazy for going around on bikes. Because it's completely flat, it is so easy just to go around on a bicycle, but I didn't know they were that crazy. Right behind me is a multi-storey car park just for bikes. So not a multi-storey car park, a multi-storey bike park. So right now we're having a little wander just around some of Zaandam's neighbourhoods, and this is so cosy. It reminds me of being back in Denmark or Iceland. It's got that very just peaceful vibe to it. There's something about the houses here in the Netherlands and in those other places that just feels so relaxed. Like it's a really calm way of living, and it definitely helps with all the canals. How can you not feel at ease here? Did continue down our walkway here, and we've came across our first windmill here in the Netherlands. They are most well known for the windmills, as the whole country is filled with canals. So here we are, a little bit of Netherlands history right behind me.
I found you. Two worlds collided. I see forever in your eyes.
So it looks like there's a lot of work getting done to maybe restore this windmill. They are definitely symbols of the time here in the Netherlands. I'm so glad we got to see it. We didn't expect to actually see one. We thought it was going to be too far away. We started walking in a different direction. We started just having a little stroll and see where it would take us, and ended up actually seeing one at the end anyways. And also, this one's pretty cool. We've definitely got an Asian barbecue restaurant right beside it too. What is more is but also geese, herons. We're immersed in this Dutch setting right here. So overall, I think I've seen enough of Zaandam to feel like I have seen enough of this place, and to recommend you guys to come and see it for yourself. If you are short on time and just want to escape the busyness of Amsterdam, because it is quite a touristy spot, then coming out here to Zaandam is definitely the way to do that. You get to see a little bit of what the rest of the Netherlands has in store, and you'll still see all that urban architecture that you'll see when you're in Amsterdam, but on a more of a glorious level. I've never seen any buildings like it since I've stepped through into Zaandam. And just like that, we're now back here in Amsterdam. We've only got a few more hours until the sunset, and what I always tell people is when you come here during winter time, you've got to go and see some of the sites before the sun goes down, so make use of the time. We've got a few inside attractions we're going to go to tonight, but we're going to do it later on in the day, and we're going to use the time that the sun is still up to go and take lots of amazing photos and see what Amsterdam is looking like during the Christmas period because it is looking rather festive here in the city centre. One notable thing about Amsterdam, and it's definitely 100% a reason why you should visit, is it is very accepting. The Netherlands is a very inclusive place, and I think it makes everyone feel welcome. So that means it's very worthwhile to come and see it. If you're coming to Amsterdam and are a lover of two things, cheese or chocolate, you're going to have an endless supply here, because it feels like every street we go down, you either have cheese shops or like sweetie shops. Like, there's so many. I don't know how you pick which one you exactly want to go into, because how can you? There's so many. Go into the mall, get so much cheese. Did you know that Amsterdam has over 400 canals? And therefore you need a lot of bridges. There's actually over 1,000 bridges here in Amsterdam, 4 times more than there is in Venice. So this place is the canal city of Europe, and it is charming. I realise how much I love strolling by the river and just taking it all in, and this is one of the best spots for it. Also, if you thought that fact was wild, this one is just blown me away. Like, I can't even fathom it. There is over 800,000 bikes here in Amsterdam alone, which does mean that there is 4 times more bikes here than cars in the city, which you can tell why. The place is flat, there's lots of canals, probably a lot easier to go down all the narrow alleyways on a bike. But that does mean there probably is a few crashes with all the canals. Annually, you can find up to about 12,000 all the way up to 15,000 bikes in the canals when they have a little look. So that means there's a lot of people crashing their bikes into these waters. Don't be that guy. Every building here in the city is full of character and personality. That's what I love about visiting any European destination. Especially here in Amsterdam, each building is so tight and narrow. I don't know how skinny people were back in the day, but I think I just want to cram in loads and loads of buildings, but it just has such a character here, and I'm just taking it all in. Amsterdam, you have been amazing, and I'm glad you're only an hour flight away from Edinburgh, so it's so easy to keep on coming back here and seeing it for myself.
To escape the cold, we then took a spooky journey into the Amsterdam dungeons, and then learned all about the city's historic red light district in the Sex Museum. Yes, I had to get my photo on the Big Willie.
So overall, it was amazing to be back here in Amsterdam, but we are now heading out. Next stop, Belgium.
I will go discover the gold, go anywhere to uncover the bold in the mountainsides, valleys wide. I will go. I'll get lost just so I can be found, and I'll bring you along, and we will be boundless, and time won't wait. Early or late, I'll get lost. We'll discover all there is to see, 'cause we are pioneers, you and me. We'll explore and we will come alive, 'cause we are pioneers of this life.
I think we have just stepped foot into one of the most impressive train stations in the world. Welcome here to Antwerp, everyone. So last time I was here in Antwerp train station, I was on the train from Bruges up to Rotterdam, and I had a stopover here, but my train was running late, so I actually only had 5 minutes to take it all in, and I was up on that level. This is 3 levels of trains, and I made my way all the way down to the bottom in that 5 minutes with my suitcase. The joys of interrailing. I'm so glad to be back here and actually going to be exploring this northern Belgium city. So Antwerp Central train station is tremendous. It's a great way to welcome you into Antwerp, and I'm really excited to see what the rest of the city looks like. It also has been given the nickname the Railway Cathedral, because right now I don't really feel like I'm on a train station. If I wasn't even any departure announcements going on, I could possibly believe I am inside a cathedral, so I understand why that is its nickname.
Who are we kidding? This has been coming for a while now. This ain't living. I've been pretending it'll work out.
Now that I am in Belgium again, is it appropriate to have a Belgian waffle for breakfast? Decisions. So I know we're nearing the end of this vlog, and I've actually not told you the reason why I have came back to Amsterdam and Brussels. So my sister turned 21 this year, and when I turned 21, I got a little trip out to Gdansk in Poland, and my sister's always wanted to come and see Amsterdam. So that is why we've came to do this week trip, and that means we're going to do some stuff that she wants to do. This is not all about photography on this trip, so we're going to go to Antwerp Zoo. It's right beside the train station, and we can already hear the chimpanzees. Let's go and take a look. I'm more impressed though from the entrance of the zoo. Look at the view of the train station behind me and the Ferris wheel. It is Christmas after all. One thing the Netherlands did so well was add a very exclusive cycle path all for the bike. But now that we've entered Belgium, it looks like cyclists and people walking this high street all just merge into one. It is quite intimidating. And also super busy here. I wasn't expecting Antwerp to be so lively, but let's go see what the fuss is about. The Christmas decorations are all over this place. One thing that was disappointing in the Netherlands was that the Christmas markets actually did not open the week that we were here. They actually opened at the end. So unfortunately we did miss out on any Christmas markets or any Christmas shenanigans in the Netherlands. But now we've arrived here in Antwerp, and Belgium is already celebrating the festive season. So many Christmas decorations, so many Christmas lights, just making this place a whole on vibe. Ice rinks, you name it, and it just looks incredible with that bold, grand architecture that we all love about Belgium. OMG. This is magical.
When the snow falls outside, you can hold me tight. When it's cold through the night, we'll stay warm inside. We'll feel the fire burning, baby. Spin that record one more time, 'cause we're gonna spend our night dancing in Christmas.
Currently we are standing in Antwerp's main square, and during the festive period this becomes a massive hall for the Christmas markets. Edinburgh has a pretty amazing Christmas market back home, but this is incredible. It's my very first time seeing a traditional Christmas market overseas in Europe, which looks even more authentic because it's got that grand European charm to it. And I'm now going to decide, what do I want? There's stands to sell chocolate, churros, sausages, well, bratwurst, and loads of other snacks and goods. I can't wait. So we chose to have a bratwurst, and oh boy, that hit the spot. One thing I love about seeing Antwerp's Christmas markets in a different way of different places doing the markets is that in Edinburgh everyone's kind of condensed into Princess Street Gardens, which fair enough, it means it's quite easy to get through. But here there's so many stalls just sporadically dotted about in all of the squares. That means that this lively Christmas cheer that is going on is everywhere here in Antwerp. What a vibe. And welcome here to Brussels, everyone. Thank you all for watching this video here of Amsterdam and Antwerp. I hope you really enjoyed and got to see a little bit of Christmas cheer here in the European continent. And you want to stay tuned for the next video, because Brussels is just going to blow the roof off of the festive season. Alright, if you did enjoy today, guys, then please smash the like button, share with your family and your friends, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.
Come fly away with me. Imagine all the things that we could see. Yeah, don't you know that life's a dance? Come take my hand and fly away.